Dennis, get back to work. It's almost harvesting season.
Ah, you there, common man. Show me to your village elder. I wish to open a dialogue and then skip most of it.
I am the village elder, mate.
Well, you don't look very elderly.
I'm 24. That's getting on a bit for this time of day. God, medieval times are shit. Anyway, I don't know who you are, but if you're here to buy some suspiciously cheap hardwood, I'm afraid we're all out.
Ah, they know me as Mel. Mark it down, you'll be hearing a lot about me.
Oh, I know who you are. You're that guy who wins all the helmets at the tournament. My kids love how fast you can run backwards.
Well, yes, that is me. But I'm also Mel, King of the Gibsons.
Who the hell are the Gibsons?
Why, you all are. And I am your king, peasant.
Peasant, eh? Oh, that's charming. Charming, that is. I thought we were Botanians. After all, what would I do without that 10% movement bonus speed through forests and woodlands?
Well, you were Botanian, but then I loaded a few saves, and my men and I captured a castle just down the road, and now this is my fief. Well, I say my men and I, it was mostly just me, really. They just stood around getting shot. Thus, I am here to recruit some more men.
Yeah, well, we're fresh out of recruits, I'm afraid. Some geezer came by on a trotter yesterday and had them all.
Well, have you got any higher-level soldiers? Ideally archers? Well, just archers, actually.
Well, I do, but I don't like you, so you can't have them.
Oh, go on. Be a patriot.
Unless you do a quest for me.
What? I don't have time for this shit. Doesn't being king mean anything around here?
Listen, I pay my taxes, and do I see any of it back? Do I, shite? Typical bloody tyrant, eh, Dennis? Typical bloody tyrant. How'd you become king anyway? Let me guess, your parents were monarchs, reinforcing the inherent issues in this primogeniture succession that has repressed the voices of the common folk in this land for hundreds of years.
No, actually, I had a perfectly conventional upbringing, no different to anyone else around here. Raised by a typical family, you know, 2 parents, both of them mercenaries, followed by your, perfectly ordinary childhood in the alley gangs. Oh, and then, of course, there was my, average famous escapade that I had in the camp followers.
Oh, right, God, I didn't ask for your life story, did I? What was the escapade?
No idea. But then I assembled the great dragon banner, making me the Bannerlord.
Listen, finding some scattered pieces of lost fabric and then stitching them together into a banner is no basis for a system of government.
Well, they were very hard to find. Me and a number of my least experienced men had to raid so many hideouts.
If I went slogging through a damp forest to acquire a contested piece of tapestry and claim it made me king, I'd be laughed out of town.
Oh, for the passion of Christ.
Look, if I went around waving a patchwork blanket of a fictional reptile claiming it bestowed the divine right to rule, they'd string me up.
Look, shut up! If you think I'm spending the next half an hour settling some family feud or taking your cattle to market for 1 extra recruit, you're fooling yourself.
But the last time our villagers went to market, they never came back.
Well, I had to declare war on the Botanians somehow. I made it very clear to them, surrender or die. It's not my fault they used gardening implements instead of swords.
Tyrant! Murderer! Do you think we have it bad enough as it is, with all these surprisingly well-armed forest bandits roaming about the countryside?
Shut up! This is why I skipped dialogue with you people.
Oh, you people, is it? Typical bloody king, eh? Hey, when was the last time one of your lot helped the working man? Poor Dennis over there hasn't fed his family for a whole week. Their morale has hit rock bottom. I shall think they'll desert him any day now.
Right, that's it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, that's not going to work outside of a battle. Is this what they teach you in the camp followers?
But this is a lethal weapon. And this is a lethal weapon too. Look, I'm going to run over there, and then I'm going to come back. And when I do, this time it's going to be a battle.
If you do that, I'll raise my militia. All 50 of them. It may look like this village is abandoned, but if you attack, they'll come rushing out of all these houses. Half of them are archers. You don't have the men to take us on.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Oh, right, you need men.
Right.
Right, I see. Well, that is just so simple.
Great.
Now that we're on the same page, let's chat about a little land dispute I'm having with some of my tenants.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine.
Ah, thanks very much, Your Grace. Hey, Dennis, that ought to rack up his playtime, eh?
Oh my. R006, I was wondering who activated their Alderman bird call from the spoke post.
Ah, Bond. I hardly recognized you wearing your sunglasses.
Oh, they're from the monthly shine box from the spoke post.
What took you so long?
I was skiing in the Alps with beautiful women. I came as quickly as I could. Maybe one day I'll show you the ropes.
Yes, well, I'm a little tied down at the moment.
Not to worry, I'll soon see to you with my ultimate tool.
I hope you're referring to your bespoke post field knife. Either way, there's no time for that. You've got to defuse that bomb. Otherwise, it'll level half of England.
Don't get up, 006. I'll take it from here. I'm used to getting roped into these kinds of activities.
Obviously, our plumber has a good eye for a deal. That's the weekender bag from Bespoke Post.
And that's exactly why I like it. Did you know that Bespoke Post will suggest a box based on your interests every month, containing $70 worth of products for only $45. Each box is built around a specific theme, and you can swap it out or skip a month entirely.
Bond, there's no time for monologue. We've only got 20 seconds.
New Bespoke Post subscribers can get 20% off their first box by using the code Squire20 at the link in the description.
That's a shocking deal, but no use to me if I'm blown to smithereens.
Oh bother, I appear to have run out of time to defuse this device. Surely as a 00 agent, you can find your own way out of this pickle.
Don't just leave me here. 00 agents aren't meant to die.
There aren't even any piranhas.